what a week it's been. To be honest, I've just been sitting here like staring at myself in the camera view for a little bit, trying to figure out what I should even talk about. It's been a while since I've made a video. Clearly, I have started to take more of a casual approach to YouTube here, which honestly, it's been a very good thing for me. Knowing that this channel was something that I wanted to do to just show my progress to reach financial independence, retire early, never really had an intention of trying to blow up on YouTube or turn this into an actual business type venture. I knew that I was going to have a pretty casual approach to YouTube. That being said, generally speaking, for years on my channel, I very rarely missed an upload on this channel. I would upload at least 2 videos a week, sometimes 3, when I was really trying to get some traction and getting the channel to grow a little bit. But yeah, here lately I have taken a step back, and I honestly got set up tonight to make some videos, brought my ring light out, set up everything here with the camera and my mic, and then I just sat here looking at myself like, what do I even want to talk about? And I don't really know. Just that I know I need to make some videos because it's been a while, but then I'm like, why? Why do I really even want to make videos anymore on YouTube? I have really been struggling lately with some burnout surrounding this, obviously. I mean, I get set up to do the videos and I'm ready to go, and I feel like I can't do it. So I guess that's just a sign of burnout, but I went ahead and hit record and just started talking to hopefully get some creativity to flow. That being said, since I've been gone on YouTube, honestly, I have been making time for other things that I always felt like I didn't have time for before. When I was sticking to my strict upload schedule here on YouTube, I always felt like I didn't have time to do the things that really fill me up. Making time to do yoga, to read, to play a video game, take Rollo on a walk, for example. I've been doing that a lot more lately, and mentally and physically, I feel a lot better for it. So maybe this is the healthier approach to my channel. Maybe this is what I need to do to help myself find some sort of sense of balance. I have talked about struggling with finding balance on my channel so many times before. If y'all have been with me for a while, then you know that. It's something I'm always struggling to do, is find balance in my FIRE journey and my work life and my personal life. So maybe choosing to set YouTube on the back burner a little bit has been the smart choice to make. So yeah, just to talk about what I've been up to lately a little more. I actually did plan on filming some videos last weekend, but I never got the chance because I last minute ended up getting some serious overtime last weekend. The girl that usually works 3rd shift on the weekends, Saturday, Sunday, Monday nights, ended up calling out for her weekend. So I ended up picking up those extra shifts, and I was really glad for them, to be honest. Speaking of balance and all, that really doesn't sound like balance, I know, but really, so far this year, I have not worked a whole lot of overtime. So this was kind of a rare opportunity, and considering that I am going to Sweden at the end of this month and into September to visit my husband there, I was glad to get the opportunity to earn a little bit of extra money before I go over on my trip. Now, ideally, I will have a frugal visit to Sweden and end up using most of this extra money towards investing. But still, just having some extra cushion there was a really welcome opportunity. So I was glad to get to work that. But working those 3 extra nights means that I did not have the time to film any videos last weekend. So here we are trying to make up for it tonight. I'll probably film a few videos tonight. But I felt like for this first video that I'm filming here that I ought to just like have a little sit down discussion, chit chat, kind of where I've been lately and my thoughts on my channel. I am still as strong as ever pursuing FIRE, you guys, but I just may not be uploading as much on YouTube like I used to. That's why I wanted to get rid of that $4.99 a month level of the channel membership. I just felt like you guys were not getting $4.99 worth of value out of me because I'm not uploading as much to YouTube as I used to. So as far as channel memberships go, I still have the $4.99 option there, but there are no extra perks that you're going to get at that level. I would encourage you, if you're interested, to see my net worth updates, my real investing numbers every month, those type things, my actual things that I'm investing in my brokerage accounts and things, then just to join the channel at the FIRE followers level, which is $2.99 a month. So having that really just itchy dog. Anyway, I feel like the $2.99 a month is a decent enough level that I can feel comfortable continuing to share my portfolio value, my actual investing numbers, showing my brokerage accounts and things that I'm actually investing in. I feel like $2.99 a month is reasonable enough that you guys who are really interested to know exactly what I'm doing to reach FIRE can get that information, but $2.99 is enough that it should keep out spammers and scammers from the membership section of the channel, and so far that has been the case. I have not had any of the weird spam comments that you see everywhere on personal finance YouTube channels in my membership videos, so that was the reason for doing that, you guys. It is way too easy nowadays to find out people's personal information just by doing Google searches and looking at people's social media. And so the more my portfolio grows, the less comfortable I was sharing everything publicly anymore. So I know most of you understand this, and most of you are fine just knowing my percentage progress to FIRE, and you don't ever have to join the membership section of my channel in order to know my percentage progress towards my FIRE goal. I'm always going to share that publicly. It's just all the details that people may or may not be interested in. If you are, then the membership is there as an option. But all that being said, even for the membership section of the channel, it's a very casual approach that I'm going to have for YouTube going forward. It's just, now that I have slowed down a little bit and started making time for other things in my life that I have not been doing, things like yoga and reading and just taking the time for me mentally and physically, I feel a lot better for doing that, rather than constantly pushing, adhering to a strict schedule, adhering to an upload schedule, always feeling like I just don't have enough time for me. So yeah, this is kind of my way of finding some balance in my personal life. But getting back to the work life here, if you are new to the channel here, then I work in healthcare. I'm an ultrasound technologist. I work third shift, which is why I'm always having to use the ring light, and really the lighting in my videos is always a little questionable because I very rarely get any natural sunlight coming in through the windows for my videos, but it is what it is. I just try to make do with my ring light. Anyhow, being a third shifter in healthcare like I am, and healthcare being in the state that it currently is, meaning that there are a lot of shortages right now in healthcare. It doesn't really matter what you do, what your function is in the healthcare system, you are probably in high demand right now for whatever your skill set is, and ultrasound technology is no exception. So frequently I will get emails in my inbox from either LinkedIn messages or people that are searching for ultrasound candidates through Indeed. Yeah, whatever it is, I end up with emails in my inbox with job opportunities and headhunters that are basically looking for people to cover certain positions, and a lot of these positions are temporary travel positions. So my schedule being what it is means that I'm pretty limited in what I would be able to do if I was to take a travel position or a temporary position somewhere. But I did get an email recently that was for a third shift weekend position at a hospital. That's a temporary contract, so a 13-week travel contract is what I'm assuming. And it's 3 12-hour shifts at night on the weekend. So it's something that I could do, and it's pretty local to me. It would be about a 45-minute drive, I would think, from my house here to this location. So I looked at the offer, and I'm considering it, you guys. It's something that I could do and keep my current full-time job. So I could work during the week at my full-time job, and I could do this other full-time job on the weekends, third shift. And since it's a temporary position, you know, I could push through and I could do it for the 13-week contract. I haven't officially applied for it yet because... Hi there. Editing Rebecca here to say that update on the situation with this travel job. I did decide to apply for the position. So I sent in my application actually before I started editing this video. So here is just a very rough, quick clip update to let you guys know that I have weighed the pros and cons and decided to, at the very least, apply for the position. So application was sent. That's all I know at the moment. And I'll keep you guys updated on it. Here I am talking about balance and how much better I feel now that I'm actually making time for myself on the weekends to do the things that I like to do to refill my own cup. And then here I am talking about taking on a second job again. At least this time, the job is temporary. It would be a 13-week travel assignment contract. I'm sure I would probably have the opportunity to extend it and sign up again. If I got to the end of the 13 weeks and they hadn't found a permanent position, they would probably try to keep me on for another 13 weeks. I don't know if I could do it or not because, I mean, this would be essentially a 72-hour work week for 13 weeks if I took on this second job. But the thing about travel contracts is that, you know, the money's there. So the question is just whether or not I actually think that it's worth it. And that kind of gets back to the FIRE aspect for me. I am as driven as ever to reach financial independence and retire early. I definitely want to get there. The sooner, the better. The question is, how hard do I want to push myself to actually get there? The fact that this job would be temporary is appealing because at least I know in my mind there is a end date that I could, you know, be done if it was just too much for me to continue on for another contract. So that's appealing. But I had a realization recently with my portfolio and my progress to FIRE. If you're watching this video, then it's likely that you are paying attention to financial markets and the economy and the stock market and things like that. So at the end of July, when the market was kind of having its little rally that it had, I noticed that my portfolio from day to day, I would have swings in my portfolio to the upside that were more than what I earned in a month. So I'm starting to realize that I am getting to the point where my money is beginning to be able to work harder for me than I am able to work for it. So really, I think that that ought to be some sort of step, a recognition of progress on your path to FIRE. I've watched a lot of videos about the steps towards financial independence, and I have yet to see a video mention this thing that I have noticed. And I really feel like that is a point that we all get to at some point in our journey where you start to realize that, you know, as the market is going up, your money is working harder for you than you are able to work for it. So that being said, I question whether it's actually worth it for me to just bust my ass temporarily for 13 weeks and work two full-time jobs, when, you know, if we are really entering into another bull run market here, my money is likely going to compound and grow faster than I can work to earn it. So yeah, it's something that I'm thinking about in the back of my mind. And of course, I'll keep you guys updated whether or not I decide to take this second job or not. It may be something that I just do one time. It would be kind of interesting to see how being a travel ultrasound technologist works. We have plenty of them at my job right now because we are also desperate for people. So, you know, it might be fun to just see how that lifestyle is, but I just don't know if I should really pursue it or not, because it would be a lot of work for 13 weeks. And Lord knows, I would probably not be making any YouTube videos during that time. If I took this second job, it would mean that I would be working 6 nights a week, 12-hour shifts. I would have 1 night off every week, and that's it. So that's a lot of work, but maybe it would be worth it for a little bit of a boost in the portfolio, because despite the little bull run that we had at the end of July, the market kind of has started to go back down just a little bit, and we are still off of all-time highs. So, you know, the extra money would be welcome. I could throw it into the market now while we're still off of all-time highs, and then hopefully see it grow once we really do enter into the next bull run market. So it's something I'm thinking about. As of right now, I am filming this video. It's Sunday night, so I responded to the headhunter email that they sent me on Friday night, so I have no doubt that I will probably hear back from them tomorrow to answer some of the questions that I had, and you know, maybe I'll make a decision then about actually applying for the position or not. The way that the travel market is right now, at least for ultrasound technologists, it's pretty flooded from my understanding, so it's always a possibility that somebody else may take this position. Someone that's already been traveling, that's in the system, so it might just be easier for someone to come in who has already been traveling for a while. If I took it, I would be brand new to traveling, so there's that. But anyway, I'll keep you guys posted about that and let you know what I decided to do, if anything. Everything in life, the older I get, the more you feel the opportunity cost. And that applies to everything. Every decision, you're giving up one thing to do another. And the tough part is really figuring out what the right balance for you is. So I think really we all kind of spend a lifetime trying to figure that out. So anyhow, at least the goal has not changed. The goal is to get to FIRE as quick as I can and start the process to immigrate over to Sweden and live my post-financial independence life over there with the hubs. So yeah, you know, anytime there's a chance for some significant extra income to invest towards that goal, it's something that I do have to think about pretty seriously. So yeah, all I can say about it is I'll keep y'all updated. And I think that's probably enough for this one just random stream of consciousness video that I'm making to just get used to being in front of the camera again. It starts to feel a little bit foreign when you go so long without making a video. But anyway, hope y'all enjoyed. I think I'm gonna film a few more tonight. I'm not sure what exactly I'm gonna film, but we'll see. So I appreciate you watching if you've made it all the way to the end of this one, and I'll catch y'all in my next one. Bye guys.